Hello, this is your favorite Scandinavians, Royal Republic, live on MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
Are there still people coming up to you? Oh, can I slap you? Or, you know, can I drop a cake in your face or something?
Nothing personal, but can I drop a cake in your face?
Actually, no one's ever asked if they can slap me. Usually people just go ahead. No, but actually I noticed, like, I shaved my mustache. I totally like shaved all of it off this summer because I was so sick of it. And then all of a sudden these recognitions, like, oh, hey man, can I take a picture? Can I get your autograph? Whatever. It's like, totally all of it just disappeared. I was walking around like, fun. Nobody notices me anymore, you know. But that was kind of cool though. I kind of needed a break right there. Yeah, it's done its fair share of stuff in my life. The Tommy Gun video, it kind of changed everything.
You guys are pretty new to touring, put it that way. Do you still enjoy every piece of it, or have we been through, I don't know, some shitty adventures already?
Well, it's close to, when this tour's over, it's going to be about 300 shows on this album, which is quite a lot. And of course, we've had our magical days and our not so magical days, where it turns just into shit, basically everything. Shitty venues or shitty people working with you and around you, shitty food, and just like late night driving and stuff. Sometimes it's been rough, but it's kind of inevitable if you want to do what we do. And every band that is somewhere today has gone through this, or most of them have gone through this, one way or another.
Quite a nice tour bus outside, but it hasn't always been that way, right?
18 months ago or so, we did our first tour outside of Sweden, in Germany. We supported a band called Donuts.
Howdy, partners.
Wir sind die Donuts, zumindest zwei davon. Sag mal, Alex, was ist die einzige TV-Show, die du wirklich brauchst? MULATSCHAG.
And we drove, Per was the tour manager, and Hannes was like part-time driver. You were driving most of the time, and we had this really merch guy, and I was like the interview frontman guy, and we went out on this like teeny tiny fucking, what was it, a Toyota bus, a red ugly Toyota Hiace. And it was packed to the brim. We were like, watch the snare. Oh, don't tip it, don't tip it. And we drove for these insane rides, from Bielefeld to Stockholm in the middle of the night. We played a show in Bielefeld, and we were supposed to drive, what was it? 1,300 kilometers in the night, and then be there for sound check to open for Kill Hannah in Stockholm the day after. And we did all this stuff by ourselves, and I can't believe we actually survived. No. And when looking back at that stuff now, it's just, when we're sitting here in our nightliner, and just waking up in the next city every day, and we have a crew working for us, and everything is kind of smooth.
Yeah, a year from now, you might have your own, I don't know, Learjet or something.
Keep dreaming about that. We actually did have our own chopper for one show. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He outed you as you would be gay. Yeah, is that still making circles?
Are you still gay?
Yeah.
No, I think it stopped. It's like Adam. Yeah, he says so many stupid things. You don't really know what to start, and that's just one of them.
So there was no offer from Playgirl magazine cover shooting.
No, it never happened.
I actually did an interview for a Swedish gay magazine.
Really?
Yeah, QX.
Oh.
Nice.
Who brought you to music?
My dad was actually quite an accomplished classical guitar player. And he taught me my first chords, and he showed me a couple of Bob Dylan songs, and here we are.
My parents kind of went into the whole cover playing weddings thing. And I kind of grew up doing my first shows with them when I was about 5 years old as their drummer, carrying the, all this gear around and stuff like that on weekends. So it's kind of always been a natural part of who I was. And I never actually thought of myself as a musician until, when I was 15 or something, even though I've always been able to play stuff. So.
Well, my dad played a little bit of a guitar, but that wasn't inspiration. The inspiration for me was a friend came up and, hey, you want to join? I'm taking guitar classes, you can play the bass. And I joined, and as Hannah said, here we are.
I think my parents are unmusical. I'm probably adopted. I don't know. There was always a lot of music around the house, but neither of my parents are musicians.
But on the other hand, you're writing most of the lyrics in the band, right?
Am I?
I don't know.
No. Sometimes I write a lot of lyrics.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Kind of different.
It depends, kind of. You wrote most of Underwear
Yeah.
and Tommy Gun.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
So it's just like whenever there's a lyric that is somewhat about self-punishment, you can bet your ass that Pat wrote it.
Speaking of underwear, who directed it?
Bingo.
Bingo.
This guy.
Bingo.
He's a Playboy magazine photographer, right?
Pretty much. Well, he's a playboy, and he's become this over the years kind of a symbol, like Sweden's Hugh Hefner, basically shooting for a men's magazine called More most of the time, and he has this amazing body count. You know, he did everyone and their mom and their twin sis, and he just fell in love with this song Underwear, and invited us to the studio to do a few promo shots, you know, just for fun. And that was the start of a wonderful friendship and business relationship and all that stuff. And he was, when we actually met him, he turned out to be a pretty down-to-earth guy, and with a lot of, you know, energy, creative energy, which was good for us at the moment. We needed some input by someone who wasn't in the band, basically.
MULATSCHAG!